Hello, everyone. How are you all? Today, we have another success case story amongst us, and that's where we're about to welcome Guy from Brazil, who's right now in Vancouver. And he got relocated through help of VanHack. Hello, Guy. How are you?
Hello, Isa. I'm good, and you?
I'm good too. So because we all get really excited to know about the success stories, the journey, what led you here. So tell us about yourself.
Oh, it was pretty interesting. I started working remotely for IQ Metrics. It's a telecom company, and I am product designer on there, so I care about a lot of different kind of products. So when I got the opportunity, I prefer to start remotely and to understand and adapt myself, not only for the culture when I was moving, but for the job. So working remotely was pretty awesome, and I passed like since February until August, and when I arrived in August was pretty different, and I assimilate what was difficult to assimilate on Brazil, but when I arrived here, and oh, this makes sense. That's why
It's
I'm creating.
another world. That,
Yeah, it was
so
pretty
what
awesome.
you were in Brazil. What
Yeah.
made you, think about that you have to go abroad? What happened?
It was always one of my goals of life, like to work abroad and have this kind of experience and to increase my professional skills and my personal skills because it's a cultural exchange. So
Yeah.
for me, it was always a goal for my life. Like, okay, I want to live abroad to have a different experience.
That's wonderful. Once you get to know that what your plans are, and then you start working towards it. So how did your story start with VanHack? How did you find VanHack?
I know VanHack since the beginning when they created some hackathons to hire front-end developers
Yeah.
and more focus on the dev side. And in that time, I was a developer. I was a front-end developer, and it was funny because I was trying to apply, but I was so junior, and it was pretty interesting. And after I left VanHack for a while, and never update the resume, etc. But past the time, and okay, now that I am working closer with my goal, like to work abroad, I was seeing VanHack and the other platforms, and I update my resume on that, and I have a great feedback with a talent manager, and it was pretty awesome. That changed my vision about VanHack and the vision that, oh, okay, so it's work, and it was
Yes,
pretty awesome.
it does. It does. Trust me on that. So, but before we jump into your how VanHack, came into the story, how was the job search before VanHack?
The
You
jobs
came across
before.
VanHack.
Oh, across the hack. Well, I did some interviews for different jobs on Van Hack. I guess that I did three interviews on Van Hack, and the
Oh,
last one I passed. But I use other platforms
so
that
so if I'm not wrong, you applied for three positions?
yeah, I was invited for three positions.
Wow. And you applied also only three positions.
Yeah, I was doing the process, but some of the first one I give up because take a lot of time from the
Yes.
client to have an answer, and I was a little concerned about my skills in that time, so I give up of that position to think better. And the other one, they asked one person with has more accessibility skills, and I didn't have it. And this last one, it was that I passed it, and I am working here.
That's amazing. So now that we know that you applied for the jobs and you got the offer, but did you have a call with interview advisor from VanHack to help you prepare for the interview?
Yeah, it was. I guess this is the most interesting and powerful tool from VanHack, in my opinion, because most of the places you just apply and have a quick interview of the first interview with the website, headhunter, etc. And after you go forward for the client. But VanHack prepared yourself like, okay, you have one interview, and for the talent manager understand you and see if you are a good fit. And before you have an interview with a client, you are prepared for that. And you have a mock interview, and in this mock interview you can understand if you have red flags, what you can show, and how this can improve. And after each time that I was passing for the steps on the hiring process, I have a mock interview that helped me, and I understand, and I got more confident to do a real interview. For me, it was pretty helpful and pretty interesting to have this kind of mock interviews.
That's wonderful, because that's what's the aim of VanHack, is basically to aid you and to help you through the processes, to connect you and all. So that's really good to know that you also got the help that's needed. So how was the feeling when you got the job offer?
Well, it was a mix of feeling. I guess that I wasn't expecting, because
Uh-huh.
I was so rejected, and a lot of time that I was thinking, oh, it was plus one more. So when I received the offer, the talent manager, she wanted to call me to tell. It wasn't an email, it was something more personal. So it was a mix and a feeling that I was, oh, I pass. I was very excited about it, because uh, it's like you have always this goal in life, and when you achieve, you don't. Okay, I
You
achieved
got
that.
this. Yeah, you get the feeling that okay, what just happened? Okay, how do I proceed?
Exactly. It was like, oh, and now, what is the next step?
How do I react? Should I jump? Should I do what? Like, is it true?
Yes, I guess that my real feeling was, is it true? I pass? Serious? It's not a
Did,
key?
did you pinch yourself?
Yeah. When I was like, oh.
That's amazing, Gee. That's really, really, this excitement, this happiness that you have. This is what makes us happy. This the main purpose of VanHack is like, let's help get those people the jobs and help them relocate. So yeah, that makes us really happy to know that it helped you. So now coming to the relocation and the remote work you're doing currently. My first question is, was Canada a part of your career dream now that you have relocated over there?
Being honest, Canada wasn't my dream country. Being honest, my focus was only in Europe for a long time.
Uh-huh.
More Netherlands and Germany, and Ireland. But it was just my focus with a time. But after I was looking, when I knew VanHack more and understand, I was okay. Let me check more about Canada, and I was like, maybe makes more sense. And I was trying to understand how the culture will be with me, how will be this adaptation, because here the weather is totally different than Brazil.
Mhm.
So for me, it was like, okay, I need to understand the climate, I need to understand the culture, I need to understand a lot of things. And I was like, okay, maybe the cultural part won't be so difficult to adapt, more the weather. And I was like, okay, I can adapt for the weather.
Yeah, that
So
weather is something that everybody is like, what just happened? -40, -30? That's a lot. Yeah. I
yeah, but when I was looking and I was doing the interviews, I was searching the cities, and I was like, maybe this one. No, it's so cold. And when I was in Vancouver, oh, Vancouver has a nice weather. So
What's
that's
the maximum cold weather it reaches over there in Vancouver? Because
uh,
I'm in Toronto, so over there it reaches till -20.
oh, I guess that we got last year minus 10.
Oh,
It it
good
was
weather.
the maximum that we got, I guess.
You got good, you got good weather. Trust me.
Yeah.
People, yeah. You're a good place.
Yep.
So how was so are you working remotely?
Yeah, I'm working remotely in Vancouver, but once on a week I try to go to the office.
Okay, once a week. So how's your experience going as a remote worker over there?
It's been nice because they started the remote working in the pandemic,
Forward, yeah.
but they have a different kind of teams. Like they have office in Vancouver, Winnipeg, Regina, and the US, and now in the other countries. So it was remotely before in a certain way because some teams are in presential and the others are in another city, but it's been very easy. Everyone knows the time that you are working. We have a schedule, we respect the timelines, the time box, and it's been very okay. And we have all the support that we need and from the company. So if we need equipment, if we need a chair or a desk, they can provide, they help us. So it's pretty interesting, the experience of working remotely for IQ metrics.
That's wonderful because so you as a product designer, it's also so you're working remotely and you got the job from VanHack. You know what? Because most of the people we come across and most of the people are like software engineers and all that. We get messages from product designers and all that as if they are not finding enough help on VanHack. What do you have suggestion for them specifically? Because we want product designers to apply more and work more on their profile. What suggestion or tip you have?
For the product designers, I guess that my most suggestions is improve your storytelling,
Mm,
because I guess this is a big differential here. Because when I started working on IQ metrics, I am already doing some interviews for other candidates to
yeah.
work here. So I was understanding how this can help, and what helped me on VanHack process. It was, you need to have your update your resume and update your portfolio, and the portfolio needs to have your storytelling well done with your process and your results, and focus a lot in your how you do that, because the result will be a screen or not, but how you achieve that result. So I guess that the most important thing is build a strong portfolio with a strong storytelling, and this will help you to get a job.
You get the job. Yeah, this is exactly what we wanted to, hear from you, that how you are doing over there, how VanHack helped you, and how, you because these are the things that encourage other people to work more on. Because usually we come across people just who apply for few jobs and they stop right
Yeah,
away. So
yeah.
yeah, we are really happy, Guy, to know about your story, and we're really happy to see that you're doing really well over there and excelling in your career. And yes, so thank you so much for taking our time and recording your success case story.
Thank you so much, it was a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.